Waldo Emerson, an American philosopher, once said, "The only person that you are destined to be is the person you decide to be. Not the person anyone wishes you to be, not the person you've been told you will become, but the person that you decide to be." More than anything, the decisions we make in life determines what becomes of us. And we are more in control of our lives and what becomes of it than we have been told. Which is why it is very important for you to take charge of the life that is given you and what becomes of it. Jesus Christ tells an interesting story in the Christian Bible about a great king who was about to go on a long journey. And so he assembles all his stewards and entrusted his wealth to each of them according to their abilities. Now, to one he gave 5 bags of gold, another he gave 2 bags of gold, and to one he gave a bag of gold. Now, here's what happens after he left. The one who was given 5 bags of gold invested that 5 and got 5 more. The one given 2 invested the 2 and got 2 more. But the one who was given 1, he actually went ahead, dug a hole, and buried his master's money. So after a long time, the master returns and then he assembles all his stewards. He had to give account of the wealth he entrusted to each of them. Now, the one who was given 5 came before the master and told him, "Master, you gave me 5 bags of gold. I made 5 more, and now I have 10. The master was so impressed with him, he blessed him and said, "You have been faithful with little, and so you'll be entrusted with even more." The steward who was given 2 bags of gold also came to the master and said, "You gave me 2 bags of gold. I made 2 more, and now I have more." He gave him the same impression, same reaction. Then came the one who was given 1 bag of gold. He told the master that "You gave me 1 bag of gold. I hid it, buried it for you, and now here it is, your 1 bag of gold." Now, here is the reaction of the master. He called him lazy and wicked steward. And he said, "You could have invested my bag of money with a bank. I would have gotten some interest on it. But instead you chose to hide it, and then I get nothing." All of us are like the stewards in this parable. We have each been entrusted with something far more than gold, and that is life. And like the stewards in this parable, we haven't been told what to do with that life. That decision is entirely up to us. We have to decide what to do with this life that is given us. But don't forget this. The master expected the stewards to do something profitable with the money he gave them. You have to do something profitable with the life God is giving you. And that decision is not his to make, it's entirely yours. I really wish I could tell you something else, but that would be just another dogma. This is your life, and only you get to determine what you do with it. Many of us are waiting patiently for some prophecy of our lives to unfold. We would rather pray harder and fast harder than work harder to materialize that prophecy. But prophecies are just like dreams. Whether or not they are going to materialize, someone will have to put in a great amount of work. Even God put in a great amount of work while calling creation into being. Why do you think he rested on the 7th day? He needed to take a break from all the work he did during the 6 days of creation. Very sadly, a lot of us religious people continue to call things into being and wait in vain for them to materialize. And when they don't, we convince ourselves that it isn't your time. And so, wait patiently. And when we grow tired of waiting, we eventually settle for something less and then pretend we are okay. But how many of your dreams have to die before you realize you're the one killing them? How many years of your life have to go waste before you realize you're waiting for something that isn't ever coming? Remember this, you're not going to be here forever. Your time on earth is limited. And there are some things you can only chase when you are young and not when you're old and frail. And whenever you want to do the right thing and doubt setting, please remember these words of Napoleon Hill, that whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. And a lot of people have proven this to be true. Believe in yourself. Be creative. Go out there and achieve whatever it is you set your mind to. Don't sleep. Don't hope. Make your dreams happen. You can win.